How's it going, guys? Nordy back, bringing you some more StarCraft 2 ladder matches, continuing on my road from silver to hopefully masters someday. So got a bit of an interesting match. Not really interesting. I mean, I've made a couple videos on this before, but it's a PvP, and in PvP I've been noticing a bit of a trend that's been going on against pretty much every Protoss player I've played against so far. So I just want to make another video, just stressing the importance of not going for a 1-gate expand in a PvP match, because literally like the past 5 people I've played in PvP, they've all gone for 1-gate expand. It's just not a good idea, because all your opponent has to do is go 2-gate expand, and he's just going to crush you. So, again, I'm going to make another video on this, just to show you guys, again, that you do not want to go 1-gate expand. Like, I know you all want to go 1-gate expand to get your mass void rays out and go crush your opponent with a Sky Toss army, but it just doesn't work if your opponent goes 2-gate expand and has any sort of idea of what you're trying to do. It's just not going to work if you go 1-gate expand. So I'm gonna make another video on this, just stressing the importance, just in case you guys are still stuck on your 1-gate expand builds for PvP, or if anybody new comes in and they maybe they like to go 1-gate expand. I'm just going to show you guys one more time that the 1-gate expand just does not work. So this is going to be a PvP between myself and Thugs here on Abyssal Reef LE, and Thugs got a little bit mad at me after this match because I crushed him, so it'll be interesting. Thugs here is a platinum player, as you can see. Let's jump into this. It wasn't a diamond tourney, if you read up here. This wasn't a tournament. So, oh, that's Thugs. Let's go over here. Let's bring up the nameplates production tab. So, again, I'm going for the 2-gate expand. What that means is I'm going to go 14 pylon, 15 gate, 17 gas, just like a normal 1-gate expand build. But then, after that gas, I'm going to get another gas, and then I'm going to get another gateway, and then I'm going to get another pylon, and then I'm going to get my cyber core, and then another pylon, and then I'm going to expand, or then I'm going to get 2 stalkers, warp gate, and then I'm going to expand. So it basically what I'm doing here is I'm getting 1 more gateway and 1 more gas, and I'm delaying my expansion just just a little bit, just so I can get a bunch of units out. Not really a bunch, but just a couple more units out than my opponent's gonna have, because in PvP, it's a mirror matchup. So if you have more unit production early on, you're just gonna crush your opponent. You're gonna see here he's gonna go 1-gate expand. See here he's going 1-gate expand. And he's just not going to have enough units out in time, and I'm going to have just a bunch of stalkers roll up into his base, and I'm just going to crush him. So, because what he wants to do here is he wants to get a Stargate out early on, and he wants to start massing Void Rays. Because if you can get up to the critical mass of Void Rays in a PvP, and your opponent is going for a ground-based army, you're just going to roll over your opponent. But if you're like me, I tried to steal his gas there, but I was a little bit late. If you can steal, in a PvP, if you can steal your opponent's gas, take that opportunity every time. I was just a little bit late on the trigger there, so I didn't get it. But, see here, I'm going for the 2-gate, he's going for the 1-gate. But, and you want to put 2 probes on your gases to start with. You can put 3 probes in once you get 16 probes mining your minerals. You can start putting 3 in each. But to start off with, all you need is 2 on each one. So here he's expanding early on. He's kind of got his probe over here, just being annoying, but not too big a deal. Once this cyber core is done, I'm going to get 2 stalkers and immediately send them across the map, because I know he's going 1-gate expand, and I know he's going to want to start pumping out void rays. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up with my stalkers, and I'm going to take it down his pylon that he's going to build right here, and then I'm just going to start going to town on his expansion here, so he only has 1 base to mine off of to get a mass void rays out, which just isn't enough income to produce a large void ray arm. Like I was saying, if you let your opponent, if your opponent does the 1-gate expand, you let him get that critical mass void rays out, then yeah, he's gonna crush you. But the thing is here, you don't let him get up to that critical mass void rays. All you have to do is build 2 stalkers, and then 2 more right after that. Send him across the map and start attacking him. He's just not going to have enough units to defend these 2 stalkers. He's going to have like a stalker and maybe a mothership core by the time we get across there. So you can see here I'm sending those stalkers across to deal with my my 1 gate expanding opponent here. See, he's got 1 stalker out. He had to chrono it out too to get it out in time. I got my probe up here, just being annoying again, trying to see what he's doing, even though I pretty much already know. You can see here he's going for a oracle. He's going to open up with an oracle and then go into void rays. You can see here my stalkers roll up, and I'm just going to start going to town on this pylon. The reason why you want to take out this pylon is basically so he can't bring his mothership core down and photon overcharge it and take out your stalkers. So that's the main reason why. He built a gate right here, so I managed to depower that gate, which is a pretty big win for me as well. You can see here I got 2 more stalkers rolling up, and all he's got 2 stalkers and his mothership core is on the way. So he's going to bring his stalkers down and start attacking me. I'm going to back my stalkers up just to try to delay it just a little bit longer so these 2 stalkers can get up here. You can do some fancy micro so I don't lose this one, and by that time my other 2 stalkers are up here, and again, 4 stalkers beats 2. He just doesn't have enough production to beat me. He's got his oracle coming across the map, but I've already got my my mothership core out and my nice triangle pylon placement, so I'm going to be able to photon overcharge that down. And you can see on the other side of the map with my 4 stalkers, I'm just going to town on his nexus there. He brings his oracle in, but yeah, he only gets 1 kill with it. So, and you see here I'm expanding at the same time I'm taking down his expansion. So, and he's trying to get those void rays up, but he just doesn't have the income right now because I'm taking down his natural expansion. He tries to poke down here to try to ward off my stuff, but I have way too much for him, so I know I can fight that. So I'm going to take that out. He walks up his ramp. I don't want to get photon overcharged by this pylon, so I'm just going to attack this this gateway here. And basically from this point on, I'm just going to sit back for a little bit and try to build up an army to walk up the ramp and kill him. But before I do that, he decides he wants to attack me. But I've already got 2 more stalkers up with 3 more on the way. So I just pick off that void ray instantly, basically. And the match is over. He knows he can't win. His 1 gate expand has been foiled. So, again, guys, like I said, I've been seeing this trend recently where Protoss players in PvP like to go 1 gate expand, and it just does not work. Again, I know what you want to do. You want to get your void rays up, but it's just not going to work if your opponent goes 2 gate and he knows what to do. Like, if he has any idea of how PvP works and he goes 2 gate expand, he's just not going to let you get that mass void ray count up like I did to my opponent Thugs here. It just is not going to work. So please, please, just go 2 gate expand. You can go into your mass void rays if you want to after that, but just go the 2 gate expand and get 2 stalkers. You really have nothing to lose. Like, if you go 2 gate expand and he goes 2 gate expand, like, okay, you both win 2 gate expand. It's going to go into a normal macro game after that. Cool. Then you can build up your void rays. But if you go 2 gate expand, he goes 1 gate expand, then you're gonna crush him in 5 minutes, like I just did here. So, again, I've probably made what 2 videos now, where I've crushed people that went 1 gate expand. So it just isn't worth it to go 1 gate expand in PvP. That's all I'm trying to say. It's the main point of this video. It's just to reiterate the fact that 1 gate expand is not viable in PvP. So please, guys, if you're watching this and you're a Protoss player, do not 1 gate expand against another Protoss player. All right, there, we're done with that. So that was a good match. Thugs, he got a little bit mad. He told me to. He had some questionable words for me at the end of this match. He was quite upset. But hey, that's what happens when you 1 gate expand. But yeah, that was a good match. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you watched a previous video of mine, I said I was going to take a look at the new maps. So we're going to go ahead and do that now at the end of this video here. We're just going to take a look at the new maps for the next season. There's about 4 of them. So I'll dive into those real quick for you guys, just so you guys can see them if you haven't had a chance to look at them yet. And then I'm also, if you didn't know, yesterday Blizzard announced the war chest, which I'm pretty excited for. So I'm going to show you guys what's in the war chest that'll be releasing on the 19th as well. If you guys haven't seen that yet, so stick around for that as well. But let's get into these maps real quick. Let me bring up my desktop. All right, so we got the first one here. It's called Alakite LE. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Alakite LE, something like that. You see here, it's a pretty big map. I mean, I've played on. Let me say this. I've played on all these maps twice now. I practiced every map with Zorak and Raekwon, so I've played them all at least twice now. So I can tell you all that all these maps that are coming out for the new season are pretty good, with the exception of maybe one, which I'll get into a little bit later. But this map for sure, I really like. It's got really easy access to a natural here and a third, so it's got really defendable natural and third expansions. This might be a pretty Terran favored map though, because this third is a little bit exposed to a drop play, so that might be something you have to look out for if you're a Protoss or Zerg player. You know, Terrans might be dropping you like crazy from over here. I know when me and Zorak played, I sent a warp prism over here. He didn't have his third up yet over here, and I warped in a bunch of zealots and just attacked him from the back and ended up crushing him. So you'll want to watch out for that with this pocket expansion here, as with all maps that have pocket expansions. Especially this one, since it's like right in the direct path where a drop would fly in. So you want to watch out for that. But other than that, I mean, I really like the map. Like I said, it's got really defendable. Honestly, it's got a pretty defendable fourth base too. You can see here the first 4 bases that you'll take are all up on top of this ramp. So. And it's also got a couple gold bases if you want to do some crazy gold base play. I definitely like to go gold base, especially with Zerg. I like sometimes if there's a gold base and I play Zerg, I like to take the gold base as my second base and just do like some sort of crazy all in with the gold base. But it's always kind of fun. But, yeah, I think this is a pretty good map. I don't remember if there's any Xel'Naga. I think there's a couple of Xel'Naga watchtowers on this one. I don't quite remember, but overall I like this map. Like I said, I've played it twice. I enjoy it so far, but we'll see as time goes on. I can see this map being a really Terran-favored map, though, so you might want to watch out for that, like I said. So the next map is called Interloper LE. It's a nice tropical setting, as you can see here. This is honestly a pretty standard match, or it's a pretty standard map. You got your second here, and then you could either take this as your third or this as your third. Honestly, they're both pretty reasonable as third bases. The only thing you'd want to watch out for if you took this third base, you see where my cursor is. If you took this third base, these rocks are collapsible here, so your opponent could take out those rocks real quick and then attack your third base before you can bring your army around to deal with them. But so that'd be the only thing you'd want to look out for if you took this one. So I think I'm going to be taking this one as my third for the most part, and then probably expanding this way. But I mean, it's a pretty good map. It's got a pretty big main base. You can see here this big old thing is jutting out, so you'll want to watch out for any War Prism play or drop plays with that. But other than that, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid map. Nothing really too much to say about this one. I like the theme. I like the tropical theme of it. Pretty cool. So this is a pretty good map as well. Then this one is called the third one is called Mech Depot LE. This is probably the one that I like the least out of the 4 new maps that they're gonna add next season. I can't really explain why I don't like it. It just feels weird to me when I play this map. I mean, it's got a really easy defendable second base. I mean, it's at the top of a ramp here. But then once you get into the third, I mean, you can take this third, or this third, and they're all, I mean, I guess this third is probably the least defensible out of the 3. But I don't know. And then the unit pathing is really weird because they got these rocks right here. So when you move your units to the enemy's base, they always take this like long way. If you look at my cursor, they'll like take this way around to go attack your opponent's base. So I don't know. I just really don't like this map all that much. I'll probably end up vetoing this one a lot, but I mean, it looks interesting. I will admit that, but I don't know. It's got quite a bit of dead space behind the map, or on the edges of the map, so it'll be good for drops as well. But I don't know. This map just feels weird to me. Again, I've only played it twice, so maybe that's the reason why I just aren't. I'm just not as experienced with it yet. I mean, I won't veto it right away. Obviously, I'll play all these maps quite a bit before I decide my vetoes. But I don't know. So far, this is the one I like the least out of all the new maps. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really I can't really finger it exactly. Like, I can't place my finger on why I don't like it. I just really don't like it that much. So those are the 3 new ones, and then Frost LE. They don't have a picture of that one, but Frost LE is coming back. I heard that one's a pretty. It's been in the map pool quite a few times, so maybe you guys have played on that one before. It's a 4 spawn map, so there's you can spawn at any of the 4 corners of the map, so you can get cross spawns or side spawns, close spawns. So that'll be interesting. I don't really mind that map too much. I don't usually like 4-player maps, but I don't know. I don't really mind that one too much. So that'll be a pretty decent map as well. So yeah, those are the new maps. And then also Ascension to Ire, Odyssey LE, and Abyssal Reef will be coming back as well. So the 3 good maps from this last season. Thank God. Blood Boil, Proxima, and the Defender's Landing are getting the boot. I hated those maps so much. I love the aesthetic of Blood Boil. I just hated the layout of the map. Like, if the layout of the map was different, but they kept the theme, I would have loved that map. But the layout was just awful, so I hated that map. I'm glad it's gone. But yeah. So those are the new maps for you guys for the next season, just in case you were wondering what they looked like, in case you haven't seen them yet. Again, this one is Alakite LE, this one is Interloper LE, and this one is Mech Depot LE, so should be pretty interesting. Again, I don't really like this one too much, but the other maps seem pretty solid. So those are the maps, so let's get into the war chest reveal that I'm pretty excited for, honestly. So basically what the war chest is, it's something you can buy for $10, and then like the proceeds will go to supporting the StarCraft2 esports scene. But basically the war chest is like it's like a progression system. So like you'll start off and you'll unlock different things as you go along the progression system for each of the 3 individual races. What you'll be unlocking is skins. Like look at this Tal'Darim skin, like for the Protoss. Like, oh my god, it looks so badass. Like, I've been wanting, especially I know this is gonna sound weird, but I wanted the Tal'Darim skin basically purely for the probe. Like, look at how cool that probe looks. Like, I'm so excited for this, as you can tell. I'm definitely gonna be buying at least you have to buy each 3 of them individually, so they'll all cost $10. If you don't buy them, eventually the skins will be available for purchase individually, but I mean, it'll be a much more discounted price if you just buy the war chest bundle. Again, it's only $10 versus like a $249 skin. Like, all these together would be like, what, I don't know, like $30 or something like that. So definitely cheaper to just buy the $10 war chest and unlock them. But yeah, look at this awesome Tal'Darim skin. Like, the probe looks sick. The Zealot, the Stalker, the Tempest looks super dope. Like, and the Mothership, oh my god, the Mothership, the Tal'Darim Mothership. Like, I love everything about this. And Archon, the Dark Archon, come on, man, you can't not want this. Like, it looks so cool. I think the only one that I won't trade out for a skin that I already use is probably the Colossus. I'll probably use the Tal'Darim Colossus skin that's already in the game. I think that one's a little bit cooler, but I don't know. I guess I'm only looking at a picture. I haven't seen the end-game unit yet, but I think that'll probably be the only one that I might not change out. But everything else, I'm probably going to switch for all Tal'Darim units. It's going to be sick. I can't wait. So there's the Protoss one. Again, it's a Tal'Darim theme. And then you also get some portraits and some sprays and decals and emoticons here, too, as you go down the progression system. Then the Zerg, you got the Leviathan Brood. Like, oh dude, this one looks sick too. Like, I don't even play Zerg that much, but I'm probably gonna get this one just because of how sick the units look. I mean, look at that Ultralisk. Look at that Ultralisk. Like, it looks so menacing. And then the Swarm host with the spikes coming out of it, like, that is just sick as hell. Like, oh god, and the Roach. Oh my, like, this looks super cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this looks super. Look at the drone. Like, the drone just looks crazy. Like, I don't know. This one just looks really cool to me. I don't know. I'll probably end up buying this one just even though I don't play as Zerg that much. I do play it every now and then, and I really like the look of this one. So I'll probably end up getting this one as well. And again, you get portraits, sprays, decals, and emoticons. But yeah, I think the Zerg one looks super cool as well. Then you got the Terran one, the Terran Dominion. You got the Special Forces pack. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think this one. I'm gonna be real. I don't think this one is as cool as the Zerg and the Protoss one. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. I definitely love the look of the tank, the Marine, the Widow Mine looks super cool. Like, look at that Widow Mine. That looks sick as hell. The BC, it looks really I don't know. It looks like really futuristic, so that's pretty cool. The Thor looks pretty cool. Honestly, I like the Mecha Viking better than this Viking. The Liberator, I guess, looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Marauder. I mean, it looks alright, I guess, but I like the normal Marauder a little bit better. And the Hellion, I don't think looks all that great. I mean, it looks fine. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it looks as cool as like the Protoss and the Zerg skin. But it definitely looks pretty cool. Definitely the Thor, the tank, the Marine, the Widow Mine for sure. I love the look of the Widow Mine, and the BC look pretty cool. I don't know if I'll end up buying this one. I think I'll probably just buy individual skins for this one if I want. Like, I'll probably end up getting the Widow Mine one eventually, maybe the Marine. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this one. I'm not super impressed with this one like I am with the Zerg and the super sick Tal'Darim skin, but definitely looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It'll definitely be interesting to see all these units on the ladder on the 19th. And then here's the how the progressive system is going to go. So you'll buy like the $10. Let's say you buy the $10 Protoss pack for Phase 1, starting on July 19th. I'm imagining it's gonna be like immediately you'll get the probe, which is the thing I'm most excited for. I don't know why. I love the Tal'Darim probe. But anyway, I'd imagine this will be like the first thing you get when you buy the thing, and then like level 1 you'll get to sell it. Level like 5 you'll get an adept. I don't know, something like that. You'll just level up and you'll unlock the skins as you level up. Then I guess Phase 2 will start on August 16th. So starting August 16th, you can start getting the Sentry, the Immortal, the Oracle, the Disruptor, and the Colossus and Observer here. And then on September 13th, oh gosh, I can't talk. Too excited. On September 13th, you can start unlocking the Phoenix, the Void Ray, the Warp Prism, the Mothership, the super sick Mothership, and the Carrier and the Tempest. And then you'll get a couple emoticons and stuff along the line as well. So that's kind of how it'll lay out. You know, it'll go in phases. So you'll have like a month to unlock the first phase, and then a month to unlock the second phase, and then a month to unlock the next phase. From what I heard, they said that the unlock is gonna get like the unlock progression isn't supposed to like take forever. Like, you're supposed to be able to do it relatively quickly. So a month should be plenty of time to unlock everything. I mean, you only have to unlock 5 things in a month, so it shouldn't take too long. The way you unlock it, the way it was explained, is you just play either ranked matches online or you play the co-op missions. So I would imagine it just goes off of your score in game, probably. Like, you know, you have the score screen that says how many points you got throughout the game. That'll probably be how it's unlocked, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just my speculation. So, but yeah, I think it looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie, I'm really excited, especially for the Protoss and the Zerg skin. Again, Terran, you know, not so much, but you know, if you like the Terran skin, definitely get hyped about that. But I'm hyped about it. I'm definitely buying at least the Protoss one day 1. We'll see. I'll more than likely end up getting the Zerg skin, but we'll see. Yeah, hope you guys are excited about the war chest and the new maps. I'll go through them again one more time. See here, The Tal'Darim skin for the Protoss. The Leviathan Brood for the Zerg. Looks pretty sick. I think the only one I don't like, I mean, the Ravager still looks sick, but I just love the Bone Ravager, so that'll probably be the only one that I don't change out for the Zerg, if I end up getting the Zerg one. I just love the Bone Ravager, I don't know why, it looks really cool. Especially if you put the color on white, it looks super sick on there, with the white color. But I digress. And then the Special Forces for the Terran Dominion, with their sick-looking Widowmine. Like, look at that, it just looks crazy. Like, it's got a bunch of like armor on its legs. Like, it looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. The Marine looks super dope too. I didn't look at the SUV. What's the SUV look like? Yeah, the SUV looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I like the tank too. The siege tank looks pretty sick. But yeah, those are all of the maps, the war chest, and then a quick ladder match for you guys as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Hope you guys are as excited about the war chest as I am. As excited about the Tal'Darim skin we got going on. So get hyped. I definitely am. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, if you want to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. As always, we're listening to my buddy Stone Clear. I'll leave a link to his SoundCloud in the description. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video once again. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Semper Fi. Nordy out.